Millions of people across the South are dealing with a very icy commute this morning as yet another storm rolls through. And after a brief warm-up over the weekend, temperatures are now plunging once again. The Weather Channel's Mike Seidel is in Dallas. Mike, good morning to you.
Good morning, Matt. Here in Dallas, we've had a mixture of freezing rain and sleet. Meanwhile, yet another storm, not a great way to start off a week. It's dumped more than a foot of snow in Colorado. The threat of ice will extend into the deep south later on this morning. This is an area that's not used to this kind of weather. Across North Texas, including here in Dallas, hazardous roads are making it tough for commuters this morning. Overnight, crews were pre-treating roads and cautioning travelers. Meanwhile, parts of Tennessee were glazed over by a rare southern ice storm, followed by high winds.
The wind was blowing so hard that made it that much worse.
Snapping tree limbs and leaving tens of thousands without power.
It sounded like gunshots, and it was popping noises, and then all of a sudden you'd hear it just hit the ground, you know, the big whoosh.
At least 22 were killed in Tennessee last week, half due to hypothermia, while heavy snow was caving in rooftops across New England. Like most of the Northeast, Philadelphia's roads are covered in slush.
Streets are dangerous, very slippery.
Homes dressed in ice.
You want to be a snowman? Right.
She wants to see the frozen house.
Most of the country is either digging out or bracing for another storm, looking for light at the end of the tunnel. In Boston right now, officially 99.9 inches of snow. Most of that's fallen in the past 4 weeks. They're only 8 inches shy of the all-time seasonal record. Back here in Dallas at nearby DFW International, airlines have now canceled over 1,000 flights in and out of the airport. And Al, the average high today in Dallas is 62. We will not get above freezing.
That's right. It is a bad situation, Mike, and it's just going to get worse. In fact, as we look right now, you can see that icing starting to push into the Dallas-Fort Worth area. It is going to be a real mess coming in. And in fact, we expect to see a significant icing later on today, the 32-degree line. Winter storm warnings for Dallas, sleet mixed with freezing rain, thunderstorms as well. And as the morning wears on into the afternoon, that pushes into parts of Arkansas, Louisiana, on into Mississippi and Alabama. Look at the ice amounts. We're talking 1/4 of an inch of ice to 1/10 of an inch. That is significant icing. We're going to be watching that. Other part of this, the cold air that's going to be funneling in. The polar jet stream really taking off and pushing down to the south. As it does, we are going to see temperatures start to drop. So these are current temperatures. In Minneapolis, it feels like 11 below, 15 below in Chicago, 9 below in Columbus, 12 in Bowling, and Buffalo feels like 20 below. Temperatures right now are as high as they're going to get. Look at what happens during the afternoon as we see temperatures start to plummet, and they keep dropping right on into tomorrow morning when the bottom drops out. We're looking at single digits here in the Northeast, record to near record lows. Savannah, Tamron, and Natalie, we've got cold air and then a reinforcing shot of cold air coming in on Wednesday.
Yeah, because we needed that reinforcing shot. Okay, Al, we'll catch up with you in a little.